What's up, dudes? Stoddy says I talk with my hands, so Stoddy, this one is for you, my man. But we are actually, there's no one with me. I am heading out of Chicago, and I have all my stuff. I have my bag, and I have a pillow, which I got my phone propped up on. So we're gonna try a mobile video, and it might be a little wordy, but it's going to be just a recap of everything that happened. So if you aren't really interested in not seeing cards in a video, this probably isn't the one for you, but I'm basically just going to talk about the experience that was 2015 Nationals. And I know it's bouncing too, so we're about a minute in. I'm going to give you a warning. If you do want to watch this video in its entirety, you might want to go grab some Dramamine real quick so that you can stand this. But starting off, I stayed with Ben, You Want to Show Your Hits, Stoddy, Mickey the Dude. Stayed with those guys, and we ended up meeting up with Zach, who came a day later, I think. But can't say enough about those guys. They're awesome, they're brothers, and it's been great getting to know them. Got to meet Ben's dad. Ben's dad is, like, hands down one of the funniest guys I've ever met. I did a lot of laughing this week. I haven't laughed that much in a long time, so that made the trip fun. Zach's dad, I didn't get a chance to tell Zach, but I wanted to tell his dad that his dad's one of the chillest dudes ever. He put up with our shit most nights, and a couple late nights breaking and things like that. So cool as all hell for him to do that. Of course, you got the normal crew. You got RBI, Neil, Tyson, Mr. iPole 7 Hall of Fame autos and a box of hockey. Joey, Birdcat 8, awesome, got to hang out with him last night, had dinner. Everett, Wenzel 8888888. Oh man, Darren, Sports Car Direct. And then we just had, there was a crew, man. We had, last night, we hung for a little bit, didn't get to hang very long because I headed back to the hotel, but it was all messed up. Was Brett, Boston Broncos fan. Dude is fucking solid. I don't mean that in a personality way. I mean that like a rod up your butt type of way. So he is awesome. Got to meet Michael, AR Falk. Just blew my mind. So awesome. Sectifer, Chris, badass. Scoth, 2244. I didn't know him before, but he was cool. Tammy Husband. Who else was there? JW Smitty. Michael Phillips. This film not yet rated. Man, this is terrible. A little better? There we go. So yeah, I got to meet all those guys. I met so many people this weekend. I don't know if I can name everyone. Of course, hung out with Dave Kaminke, Dave's Midlife Card Crisis, and Michael Fabian. Those two are just absolute dudes. They're awesome. And got to go out to eat with them one night. And, man, who am I forgetting? Oh, Greg. Met a guy named Greg. He's on the Facebook group. Texas Beach Digger, so guys, go check him out. He was awesome. So I hope I didn't forget anybody, but really the National it's tiring, it's overwhelming, it's amazing, but we were all kind of talking last night, or this morning, like Stoddy and I, just about, after about 4 days, the cardboard becomes, you're just done with it. You don't want anything to do with it, just because you're around it all that time. But lot of that stuff happening, and so what that tells me is that it's basically about the relationships. You know, the cardboard's fun, but I get a thrill out of going back and meeting all these guys at Ryan's booth, because as Jason Cristofani says, that is the meeting point. That's where everyone goes. And I don't know, just so much I know I keep saying it, but so much amazingness. I was able to get Hogan yesterday. That was a bucket list thing for me. Exceeded expectations. That was awesome. Got a couple pictures of Mike Tyson. That was cool. And yeah, I mean, it was crazy. There's a couple cards I did not find. I was looking for people. Brad 8671, the Cameron Wake Gold, still continues to elude me, you / everyone else. Guys just don't have boxes marked the right way to try to find that stuff. But good show. Took me till the end of the day to find my first Birdman, which I snatched up last night. I ended up selling a CPAT cracked ice out of 21 that I won, or that I got in a group break that we did. We did 20 box group break with the boys. And as far as like wax goes, Michael Fabian and Dave Kaminke absolutely killed it. I sat and opened a box of Ginter with Dave right next to me. He pulled a Harper, which was awesome, and I pulled a Darren Ravel shirt relic. But no, that was awesome for him. Michael's pulling Superfractors and Beckham's to 5 and just all kinds of craziness. And Michael also won RBI's contest for the $500 credit at the store or whatever. But Joe Sapp, saw him at the show. He had a Ted Williams bat knob he was carrying around just nonchalantly, and ironically ended up at Ryan's booth. But yeah, the card was awesome. Picked up a lot of sweet things. Did some damage to the Fareed PC. Picked up one Birdman. Picked up some pretty nasty stuff for Sean Green and Jason. If you're still watching, Big Fish 7499. Joey's got something coming your way. We ran into a guy, so that was sweet. Happy to do that. But I'm kind of rambling, and I don't really have a whole lot more to say. Nothing really else I can think of. Oh yeah, that's what it is. James, I got your ball, obviously, because I talked to you on the phone, and but I told this story like numerous times throughout the weekend, and people were just like, what the hell? So got the VIP passes, got in to see Saberhagen, got in line right away, waited about 20 minutes, and then the line started moving fairly quickly. And obviously the center of his ball was the Bo Jackson part. So all that James had asked me to do was have Saberhagen inscribe 1986 Kansas City Royals. So I get up to the table, I say to his representatives, whatever, I said, is he inscribing? And they're like, yeah, he can inscribe. Get up there, get the ball, hand it to Saberhagen, and say, Brett, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for signing this ball. It's an 86 KC Royals ball. Can you sign 1986 KC Royals? And he looks at me and says, what do you mean? I said, well, it's for my buddy. He wants it signed 86 Kansas City Royals because it's a 86 Royals ball. Takes the ball, signs it, and says nothing happened in 86. So, in my book, like a complete dick move. I probably caught him off guard because he was, I think he was like the 85 World Series MVP, I believe, and it probably caught him off guard that somebody was asking for just 86 Kansas City Royals. But so that's going to be a phrase that I use for a long time coming. 1986 Kansas City Royals, nothing happened in 86. So whatever. But safe, secure, we got it. It's awesome. And I'm rambling, and we are at 10 minutes, so I'm going to cut this off. But I love you all. I love all you dudes that didn't get the chance to make it. Absolutely was amazed by the people that I met, and I'm not overstating that at all. The people make the experience, which I'm sure a lot of you know. But absolutely amazing. Looking forward to getting to know so many more people much better. Anthony Sports Card Center is one that I forgot to mention. Mickey the Dude. So you guys have a great day. I love you all, and at some point from now, when I get organized, there will be a recap video of all the goodies. So talk to you guys later. And I'm doing the old school finger to the button, stop.